How the hell can you promote an electric car? Who cares? Catalyst temperature too high. The car in general is supposed to be just transportation. And that's how most people view it. 95% of all the people don't care about cars. They don't have any passion for it, which is fine. People just want to get from A to B in a nice and relaxed way. Now for the minority, for you and I, for people who have passion for cars, for driving, that creates quite a big problem.
And all Maseratis will have an EV version by 2025. By 2030, there will be no more petrols. And that makes me sad.
So if that makes you sad, and knowing you have some kind of influence, then why the fuck would you say something like this?
I'm impressed, Maserati. Well done.
The problem that I have is that a lot of influencers, YouTubers with a large following are endorsing and promoting electric cars nowadays. But those are the same people who at the same time say that they love the Porsche GT3 RS, that they love the Ferrari V12. How the hell can you promote an electric car? I know why, because of the paycheck. In 20, 30 or 40 or how many years, the fun cars will be gone and probably you won't be even allowed to drive these cars anymore. Or maybe only on Sunday between 12 and 4 or only on a racetrack. Because of influencers like that. The kids are looking up to you and they see you speak and talk and drive about and with electric cars. They look up to you and they think that's cool.
Let me just put my foot down for a second. Instant power, instant go. And you arrive at the speed limit like that.
And the manufacturers only follow the demand. So you are helping to create that demand. Because of that demand, the next Cayman will be electric. The BMW M series is already coming up with electric versions. The IM whatever, but hey, at least you get your paycheck.
And then a bear should appear. Here we go, launch mode activated, and off we go. Woo!
This is freaking sick!
And with all that electric car influence, that the IM or the Tesla Plaid or whatever electric car it may be, it's so much fun to drive, all that nonsense. No, these cars are fun to drive. The only positive thing you can think about electric cars is it goes fast from 0 to
20, 30, 40, 50.
The car does everything for you. The only thing that you do is you just freaking sit in that thing, hit the throttle, and hold the steering wheel. You don't even have to hold the steering wheel anymore. The car does that for you. But you're paying for that with losing a lot of emotion, losing sound. If you have a manual shifter, losing a lot of fun. The two owners of these cars, they both drive an electric car as a daily. They have good reasons for it. It's comfortable, it's quiet, they had a rough day at work. They just want to go home in a relaxed and nice way. That's what electric cars do. I get that. I don't have a problem with that. So to all the influencers, YouTubers who endorse the electric cars, just say it as it is. Don't give those cars that fake cool factor. Ah, fuck it. So this is a Porsche from 1974 and it's fully restored. Originally this car had a 2.7 liter 6-cylinder engine, but that has been changed during the restoration to a 3 liter. So now it produces 185 horsepower, which is not a lot when you look at modern cars. But it's so much fun. It's about this, about emotion, about shifting the gears yourself mechanically. I'm not pressing any buttons behind the wheel. Oh, shit, what the hell? Okay, the shift knob just came off. Apparently it was loose already a bit. So this car is all about this. I feel every little bump. I feel the engine roaring. I hear it. I feel it through my body. I can feel the whole gearbox. I can feel the gears when I shift. This is such a wonderful mechanical car. And it's, for me at least, it's not about all the crazy numbers, all the horsepower. Look at electric cars. People are saying, yeah, but a Tesla goes from 0 to 60 or 0 to 100 to 200, whatever, in 0.05 seconds. Who cares? Okay, you're faster at a traffic light, sprint or race, but I'm enjoying way more. Usually we are used to seeing drag races from 0 to 100, 200 or infinity. This will be a drag race from 0 to fun. 3, 2, 1, go! Taking a corner in this car, you don't have to be even on the edge. Taking a corner in this car is so much fun. Now with a modern supercar, especially a modern supercar like that, you have to be completely on the edge and go so damn fast, which will make you lose your driver's license in a split second to come close to this kind of enjoyment, to this level of enjoyment. At least that's what I feel, that's what I believe, and that's my opinion. Everybody is different, I understand. But I think a lot of people are missing out. A lot of people were jumping directly into a very easy sports car. I just think a lot of people miss out, have no idea what kind of fun there is in these kind of cars. Once again, not only classic cars, but in analog cars. And the great thing about such a car is every time you do something well, you take a corner in a good way and you come out alive, and then you shift in the correct gear and you let the clutch come up in the right way, or when you brake and you heel and toe or whatever you do in this car is so damn rewarding. Which modern cars, even modern supercars, don't give you that feeling. Of course, they give you other feelings, which will we find out in a second in the Ferrari SF90. This car is not about speed, it's fully about emotion. And it's really hard to turn the wheel, but it's so damn fun. Now, of course, we don't have any ABS in this car. So the driver, you have to manage, well, basically everything in here. And for me, this is what it's about. Driving is about this. You have to work. And not just only sit in a car, press the throttle, and that's it. And that's what electric cars are doing basically. Which once again is fine for people who want to go from A to B. But those cars are starting to replace these fun cars. And I'm not talking only about the classic sports cars, but also the modern supercars. That's terrible. That's really terrible. And why? Because there's a wrong influence. That's why.
50. Holy crap.
I have no idea how fast I'm going right now. I don't even care. Because I feel everything in this thing. I hear everything. And electric cars are just killing that. And people who promote them or endorse them for the wrong reasons, fuck you. So now I jumped, oh, it's blowing a bit too hard. I jumped into the Ferrari SF90 Stradale with the Assetto Fiorano package. So it's even more track focused than a regular SF90. A bit lighter, a bit more badass, a bit faster. I think you could call it the RS of the GT3. That's what I think. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. But let's see how much enjoyment, how much fun this car can give us. So let's directly put it on, let's see, race, no, city off. Let's turn everything off. Why not? There we go. Put it in manual. Yep. Now it's only the car and me and no electronic nannies between us. I've driven a lot of fast cars, but this is bizarre. And the car weighs around 1570 kilos, which is not very light. Let's press it full throttle. Whew. The brakes are also quite unbelievable on this thing. This is obviously a hybrid. And I don't have a lot of problems with hybrids, especially with sports or supercars, because the electromotor is there to provide more power. You still have a proper engine, in this case a V8, 4-liter turbo of course, producing 780 horsepower, the engine alone. And this electric motor produces 220 horsepower. So combined, do the math, 1000 horsepower. The enormous power and the speed this car produces is also its problem, I think. Because just like I said in the Porsche, with a modern supercar, with a modern sports car, you need to go quite fast to enjoy. Now with the Porsche I could drive this speed, which is not very fast, and in between these speed bumps I could go to 4th gear, brake, shift back to 3rd or to 2nd, accelerate again, shift. That's so rewarding. Now in this car, driving these kind of speeds, so you really have to go fast to have some enjoyment. Now I'm starting to go a bit fast here. Not a bit fast, that's a lot of fast. I just completely forgot. what I wanted to say. What? Catalyst temperature too high. Engine performance limited. I'm pressing full throttle. It's not doing anything. Now this is strange. Because I was just about to say that congrats to Ferrari, because I see that modern Ferraris, let's say from the 458, they made a big step up when it comes to quality, because the Ferraris before that were a lot of fun, great looking cars, a lot of emotion, cool to own, but they had quite a lot of issues. Okay, so it doesn't go over 3000 RPM, and I guess it only has 200 horsepower now. Let's turn the engine off, turn it back on again after a little while, and let's see how it goes. Wow! And I would think that with 1000 horsepower, if I would floor it like I just did, with all the systems off, it would just keep searching. But of course also because the four-wheel drive, it's not the case. It's so stable. Okay, this is quite unbelievable. I was going quite fast through that corner. At the exit of the corner, I floored it because the car gave me the feeling I could do that. And I'm so impressed that this car goes so fast, so easy. Now, what I really dislike about this car is all these touch screens everywhere. When it comes to light, your parking sensors, the climate control, even on the steering wheel. I don't get it. Why? If you have buttons in a car and you know your car, you don't even have to take your eyes off the road. I think first of all that would look nicer, maybe a bit more expensive even. I think this even looks a little bit cheap. I don't get it. Let me know, is it just me or what do you think of this? I'm really curious how people think about all these touchscreens nowadays. So just like every modern sports and supercar, which has an automatic gearbox, it's great, it's really fast. No, a manual, of course, is never faster than, in this case, the 8-speed automatic gearbox. But people say sometimes already about, for example, the Ferrari F12, it's too much horsepower for it to be a manual.
Can I tell you also, interestingly, I've never been further away from the argument about manual or paddles. If this car had a manual gearbox, I wouldn't be able to keep up. I just wouldn't have a clue what I was doing. It's all happening too quickly for me. So it has to be paddles. No argument.
Yes, argument, Chris. I think you're exaggerating and you would be able to keep up. If Chris would have driven this exact same car with a manual gearbox, he would be probably maybe 1.5 seconds off of his lap time and have way more fun.
First of all, you shift gears in a straight line. It doesn't matter if you have 100 horsepower or 1000, you're always able to let go of the throttle, press in the clutch, shift, let go of the clutch. I had to think what the order was. I would love to drive this car with a manual gearbox. With a manual gearbox, I would be a bit slower, yes. But I do think I would enjoy a little bit more. much for watching. Once again, to all the influencers and YouTubers who are endorsing the electric cars for wrong reasons, screw you guys. Bye bye.
yeah.